to Track Tested Motorsports. My name is Jag.
Now Boris.
And Boris, where were you this past weekend?
Well, 2 weekends ago,
I
was down in Austin, Texas at Circuit of the Americas. My first time there.
It's an F1 track too?
Yes, Formula One track designed specifically for Formula One.
Now, is this better than Road America, one of your all-time favorites?
No.
No?
You know, sometimes you have a favorite, it's really hard to change. But I got to admit, it's definitely a top tier track. You can tell it's designed for Formula One. You know, it has a good combination of high-speed corners, low-speed corners, long straights, short straights. So it's wide, it's fast, it's big, it's almost 3.5 miles.
Wow.
You know, it has 20 turns, 11 of which are left-hand turns and 9 of which are right-hand turns. So it's a great track. I'd love to go there again.
Yeah, I think you convinced me after your latest stint here to check out COTA probably in a year from now, maybe the fall of next year to check it out.
Yeah, you know, it's Texas, so it's pretty hot.
Yeah.
So I think we should go there in spring or late fall.
So what are some of the challenges at this track when you got out there?
There are many. From turn 1 through turn 11, it's just relentless. You know, you got left, right, left. You know, you got the S's. You know, you got decreasing radius corners. So you're just working all the time. You know, the track is steep up to turn 1. It's fairly steep down through 2, kind of like Road Atlanta. Mm-hmm. You know, that turn 11.
Yep.
So you're just dropping, and all the while you have to add throttle. And there are few reference points. So unlike an old school track like Road Atlanta or Road America, you got trees and bridges.
Yeah, it's all wide open.
Yeah, so here, you know, I got some tips from some of the pros, and there were some things that you'll see in the video when we do a lap, you know, like the orange sausage curves that you can use as references. But very tough track to learn. I was actually fortunate it rained the first day, so I had a chance to learn it at slower speeds and learn where the track, you know, is off camber and where it's going downhill or uphill. And I had a chance to drive 2 different cars.
Oh, that's right. You had the M2 and the Cayman R.
Right. So I rented the Cayman R because, you know, I like mid-engine, balanced, lightweight cars.
Yep.
But it was raining heavily on day 1. In fact, the track was closed for a little while because of lightning. So I had the opportunity to switch to a new BMW M2 competition coupe with fresh 3 tires.
Yep.
And I ended up really liking that BMW.
I thought you wouldn't.
Yeah. So we can talk more about the BMW. And then on the second day, I drove primarily in the Cayman R.
And how are the lap times roughly?
So the BMW has, even though it's heavier at 3,600 pounds versus the Cayman's 2,880 or so, it has much more horsepower and lots more torque.
Yeah, you get a lot.
And
long
yeah, at the end of between 11, coming into 12, it was around 160 miles an hour.
Wow.
Whereas the Cayman R struggled to get to 140. And,
so high horsepower track.
So even though the Cayman, you know, because it's more, you know, better balance and lighter weight, it was quicker through this sector. The BMW more than made up for it on this long straightaway.
Yeah. And
so my fastest lap was actually in the BMW. It was at 2:33.5.
Oh, that's pretty quick though, right?
And that was on the second day in the morning. And that's the lap that you uploaded behind the McLaren, where I start off behind the McLaren. So that was really my quickest lap of the weekend, was during that session. The Cayman R was about 4 seconds a lap slower. But you know, it was really great to see the contrast between the 2 cars because they're so different.
Yeah.
And I expected the lap times to be closer.
Yeah, I thought it would have as well, especially when you're getting time in the Cayman R and then catching it up in the M2.
And I'm sure I was getting time in the Cayman R through this, you know, through the stadium section. But you know, that straightaway, it's pretty darn long, and this one's not short either. So maybe a better driver could have closed the gap a little more, but I couldn't do it. The horsepower ruled the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other outstanding features of COTA?
Well, you know, the facility is just first class.
Yeah.
The garages, they have bathrooms in them.
That's a plus.
Yeah. The food was really good at the cafeteria, and the food off the track is amazing too, but I won't go into that. So yeah, it's a first class facility. I don't know why I waited so long to go there. It's been It opened back in 2012.
2012? Wow.
Yeah. So it's almost 10 years old.
So
it is 10 years old.
why did
now.
you decide to go out to COTA in the first place?
Well, because I kept hearing, you need to go to COTA, and I was fortunate enough that Tom Burke, a good friend from St. Louis, he invited me to come and join him, and I'm not getting any younger, so I jumped at the opportunity.
Yeah, and I was deciding between COTA and Daytona for 2022, and after you went to the track, and I figured which one, you said COTA, so.
Yeah, because you've been to Daytona.
Yeah.
And that's part of my decision making. I try to get to as many tracks as possible, and so that was one of the incentives for going there. But I'd love to go back.
Yeah.
I hope we go back together in 2022.
Yeah, it'd be great. With that, my name is Jag.
I'm Boris.
And we'll see you later.